Let's talk about the Hanvey Custom Forever Stainless Steel Tub. This is Curtis Hanvey, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about that tub. Stand by. Now let's talk a little bit about the little dog bathing shelf. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in its storage compartment. And make sure you slide it back far enough to where it goes behind those bolts that you see. This will keep it from falling out while you're going down the road. But keep in mind that we are doing this video in a standard 144, not one of the big dog 170s. So when you want to use it, just basically pull it out of the compartment and either sit it in the center location, or you can also rotate this between the right side or the left side of that center. I like putting this corner because it kind of corners the dogs. And sometimes it just makes them feel more comfortable. Now let's talk about draining the tub. You do have an air bulb that is labeled drain right here. So what you want to do is basically press that one time and the pump will come on and start pulling water and hair around the edge of that gray board that you see in the bottom. Now that is a plastic board. Not going to have any problems with that, but it also helps silence the pump some, because the pump that's under there can be a little loud if that board is not there, so you need to keep that in place. To remove the bather board, okay, and this is your main filter basket for hair. Just make sure hair does not go down this hole. And when you reinstall the bather board, make sure that the white trim is facing toward the main part of the tub as shown. Otherwise, the bather will not fit back into the trough. Now let's take a look at another Hanvey exclusive, and that is that our spray nozzle will swivel like this. The hose is staying stationary and the spray nozzle rotates. Makes it very easy on your hands. Plus, it allows you to disconnect the spray nozzle from the hose. One thing to keep in mind, this swivel connector will eventually start leaking. When it leaks, you will hear the water pump pulse every so often, and you'll see water coming from around that joint. You should be able to find the washers, the O-rings, locally at the hardware store, or you may need to order another one of the swivel connects. Let's talk about the caddy, or the little storage box over the tub. This is not intended to be your shampoo storage. I wouldn't waste this storage compartment for that when I could store all my shampoos over on the cabinet. That's why that big cabinet's there. I want you to think of this primarily as like your quick draw caddy. Put things up here that you need on a regular basis, like your hemostats, maybe rolls of small washcloths where you may need to wipe out their eyes, things like that. But keep your shampoo stored on the back cabinet. But as a operations and process designer, I consider this a safety device. Why is it a safety device? Because it allows you to focus on the animal and not have to be distracted by turning around and getting something that you use often. It is just right there where you can easily grab it. Let me thank you for giving us the opportunity to service you and help you reach for your dreams, because they are big dreams and they are reachable.